Okay, and with that we are ready. Upcoming Super Mario 63 by AprilSR. Yeah.
Mario games.
Okay,
You have.
let's just get started. And
Yeah,
then
let's get started.
Okay.
We can talk about it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, this is no major skips, which means you have to have the amount of shines they expect you to have when you go on a course when you get to them.
Yeah, in any percent, well, any percent now is this ridiculous level designer preserve glitch thing, but in like the normal old any percent category, there's just like a shortcut that takes you to Bowser 3 that you can access from the start of the game, pretty much. So this is the category where we actually get enough shines to unlock Bowser 3, and also the other courses we enter.
Nice tutorial one.
You can just jump on the bird there. You can make it without the bird, but it's easier with the bird.
This is any.
So the cutscene we just skipped there is like Bowser attacking the castle. Like we were just going to the castle to like, have some cake, like in 64, I think. And there's like a shine orb in this room. Oh, I don't have the. There we go. You can just exit
level after your shine. Yeah.
Makes her quiet. I don't know if we can turn that up, or if you want to do it on your end.
Yeah, this is Secret of Mushroom. After this, we're gonna exit level.
Yeah, so exiting level is faster because you don't need to like wait and watch the whole like star dance Mario does. But it doesn't update the shine counter.
Okay.
So we have the shine, but it says if you look in the top left that we still just have one shine, which is the one we gave Eddie.
We're about, yeah, we're about to get another shine, which means so normally the shines will kick you out of the course, but there's a way if you triple jump into a shine, pause buffer a dive out of that triple jump, you can cancel the shine get animation, which is done a lot through the run in order to stay in courses and collect more shines.
Yeah, it makes the run a lot smoother.
It is unfortunately frame perfect.
Mostly frame perfect.
Yeah. Up here we're going to do a run warp that involves pausing into this transition.
Yeah, if we pause on the right frame, it should put us right into the secret course.
Yep.
Which
skips going through a whole room, another room.
And you ideally want to pause before spin right when you enter the secret too, but I was a little late on that. So it's spun after the cutscene, which is slower. Yeah.
And exiting level again.
So because we've been doing shine cancels and just exiting level, our shine counter is still at 1. And we want to go into Snowman's Land, so we want to update that. So we're gonna quit game here, which also works for updating this shine counter.
Yep.
So you can see it's now at 5.
And then exit level takes us to Bomb Battlefield because our level, when you quit the game, it still registers you as being Bomb Battlefield.
Yeah, the variable for what course you're in doesn't get reset when you quit game.
Which is a surprise tool, which will help us later. But
in that case, it just means we have to exit level twice there because the first one it acts like we exited a lot of on Battlefield. The Snowman's Land route used before a few months ago. Didn't grab the wing cap here. It used to do this course in 2 trips, and we're gonna do it in 1 hopefully. Most of the shine cancels in the run are just like triple jumps, but you can also do it out of flying and a bunch of other things.
Yeah.
You basically just need something where you can buffer an animation change right out of the pause.
Yep. Here's Chill Bully, a very hard boss.
I thought it was Chief Chili.
Is it Chief Chili in this? My bad.
Actually, this game might call it Chill Bully. I'm not sure. Sometimes it names things weirdly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we're gonna do a zip thing. You can, if you like hover up long enough, you can clip into the block a little and get over. It's technically faster to pause and quit game there, just like you do in Bottom Battlefield, but because the shine is so close to the ground, it's like the frame window is pretty small for getting the pause, so I normally don't bother.
Yeah.
So now we have 8 shines and can go into Bowser 1.
Up next, we're gonna go through. There's just a dev door here.
There's a death door.
That you could just hold down through a pipe, and it will take you directly to Bowser.
If there weren't a dev door, we'd probably like smuggle hover into the course or something.
Yeah. Is that dev door removed in the 2012 version?
No.
Interesting. Yeah. Also, for context, this game has had multiple versions released. This is the 2009, which is the original version of it.
Yeah, there's a few glitches we'll see later in the run that are version specific.
Yep.
We'll mention that when we get there.
This is...
Yeah, so after we get the key here, the key, it turns out, is cursed. So we're going to be taken to Tutorial 2, which introduces Rocket and Turbo Pit.
Rocket, as we'll see, is very, very
Rocket's broken.
Oh. This isn't any percent.
This isn't any percent. In any percent, you use Sig Game over there, because that takes you out of this course.
Bird skip?
I can still maybe get it.
But yeah, Rocket coming up.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay, so this skip is RNG. It's really bad.
Yeah, the birds in the same are RNG, and one of the birds can potentially soft lock you at the start of the game by not letting a cutscene finish. Here's Rocket. If you go through a platform with Rocket, you can refresh your rocket charge and do multiple in the air. If you are...
Wait, I didn't get in here Rocket there.
And if you pause right before you rocket and hit the
there.
ground, like April did there, you can actually rocket twice in the air.
You stay on the ground an extra frame and it refills your rocket charge, so you get another.
Yeah.
Basically.
Let's go.
Shifting Sandland is mostly just movement.
Small reminder, we did go through Snowman's Land earlier and I only saw one snowman. I wish there were more. If there was only a way for snowman, I don't know. Maybe you want to donate and we have the chance to see more.
I could make one in the level editor.
There's an incentive for a game up there.
Oh, I see.
However, if you did... we could snowman in the level editor, that would be...
This is one of the very lucky 2-frame window shine cancels that exist occasionally because it's finicky.
Yeah, the game
Most
does
of them are frame perfect.
have a somewhat variable frame rate, not usually enough for it to matter.
It's a variable frame rate. It's something weirder.
Oh, yeah, not for the canceling, I just meant, like, it can cause...
Sometimes the quality you play the game at impacts the physics a little.
Yeah. Flash is a beautiful, beautiful thing.
So if you look, we have Flood now. That's because the game thinks we're still in Shifting Sandland. So it gives us access to the floods from Shifting Sandland.
Oh, this is a RNG auto-scroller.
Yeah, this like, the variance in this shine is like 20 seconds or more if you're really unlucky, and it's just totally RNG, and it's an auto-scroller. It's so bad.
If there's any donations to read off, now would be a good time. And now would be a good time to donate to a good cause, which is getting to see more snowmen, and also for trans. Here.
Yes, donate for Snowman in I Am Your Beast coming up. I do also want to remind of the Homer outfit bid war. You still have all the opportunity to make a huge difference in what it will be. So if you want to have impact on that, now is your chance. Remember to put in the incentive when you donate.
So the progress in this shine is based on how many enemies you kill. So maybe it's not quite an auto-scroller, but like it is just waiting around. And because you need to kill enemies, like some of the green, blue, and black magic thingies just spawn an explosion, and you don't get to increment the enemy counter for that one. So you just need to like hope that as many enemies spawn as possible.
So bad.
So bad. Sometimes like a record just has like a really good garden, and it's just like, well, okay, you're gonna lose a bunch of time there.
Yeah.
So we exit level there and it takes us to Shifting Sandman.
Right, yeah. We also did Flood Preserve there. I don't remember if we explained that.
I explained it, yeah.
Okay, I spaced on
And then we went through a secret passage there, which opens up when you beat Garden.
Yeah. Does it open up when you beat Garden, or is it just you are allowed to do it now?
It actually like isn't there until you beat Garden. Or it's like visually there, but the collision is not disabled. So like you see a hole but can't go through it. It's supposed to unlock once you beat Garden.
Rono is cooking something in this game. And it's great. Like,
Oh, come on. I need that Silver Star.
This game has, like... I don't know, I like this game a lot. It has very good movement. But it is... It's cool. I recommend give it a shot. I mean, you can play it on Flash players near you.
You can download it from the speedrun homepage, too.
Yeah.
Or the Discord. If you don't want... okay, first of all, we went through the screen transition twice there, because the first time we activated the Shine Spawn cutscene, and then, like, we canceled it by going through the screen transition, and then went back through again to actually go get the Shine.
Hey Z, Maze King. Here we're doing another wrong work. Same thing, like, you just pause to go in the transition, and it will move us across the room.
Yeah, there we go.
Wrong works.
They're weird. I don't understand how they work. They just like there's some screen transitions where if you pause in them, you will go somewhere else. Most of them don't do that. We're gonna grab a shine here that's slightly slower than another option because the shine you'd replace this with is Bowser 2 Reds, and the shine cancels, I haven't missed any yet, but they are frame perfect. I don't want to miss the Bowser 2 Reds shine cancel, and then have to do all of Bowser 2 again, because that takes like 40 seconds, something like that. Maybe a minute, if you're not consistent. But on the other hand, if I miss the shine cancel we just did there, then I can just get Bowser 2 Reds as a backup, and it's fine. You can also cut out what Try World and do a course called Boo's Mansion. It's not called Big Boo's Haunt. Here's another one more. There we go. And now we're gonna do more Flood Preserves here. Yeah. First of all, because we need to update the Shine counter to 20 before we enter Bowser 2. Here we're gonna enter the basement the normal way.
Using the key. And
second of all, because we're gonna do a couple secret shines that are faster if you just have Flood. So this is like where Flood Preserve comes into play more than in like Garden. Like in Garden, you're largely doing it for the castle movement benefits. Here, like it's actually making a difference in the levels.
I do want to remind everyone again what we are donating for Point of Pride.
I will say there's an auto-scroller coming up like...
Oh yeah,
right.
okay.
What?
Just give me...
Oh, is it not? It's Bowser 2. Oh, Bowser 2 is it? Never mind, I'm wrong. I thought Red Shine was next for some reason.
No.
Okay, never mind. You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
Okay, yeah, one of the things that Point of Pride provides is gender-affirming clothing. Point of Pride has programs providing free chest binders and shapewear to trans people who cannot otherwise afford or safely obtain them. to date, Point of Pride has donated over 29,500 of those to trans people in need. If you do want to look at more things that they do, visit pointofpride.org.
Yeah, so this is Bowser 2, which you might expect it's called Bowser in the Fire Sea, but actually it's called Bowser in the Ancient Fortress. This is where Bowser is picking up the Orb of Power, which he just held up there, which will be relevant to the plot later. We're gonna skip a cutscene here. Normally you can... There is a skip cutscene button here, but it doesn't work. As you can see, I was clicking there and it wasn't doing anything. So we die right after killing Bowser, and that cancels the cutscene. And there Bowser is gonna announce that, like, he's planning to blow up the whole world or something.
Yeah. Now we're in Telltale Mountain. You're able to get your announcements you've beaten Bowser 2.
Yeah.
We're gonna pause here to just build up speed.
Yeah, there's some wind there, and if you pause buffer, you can get it to apply the vertical boost repeatedly, which lets us get up here even though we don't have Rocket yet. Which you can just go over to the right, but it's a little slower. And now we have Rocket and can actually navigate this more swiftly.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, unlike Sunshine, just hitting the flood box unlocks the flood.
Yeah, so you can just land on the box and then press shift. Ideally, you can do another screen transition giant spawn cutscene cancel there. I'm not really good enough at it that it's, like, worth going for, but I was going to try. But I didn't... You need to, like, fly into the Silver Star, and I, like, missed it. Okay, this is Red Shine. We just skipped the cutscene there where, like, Kamek is taking care of Bowser as a baby and, like, really hates it because Bowser's obnoxious.
Oh.
And this is the second Kamek Shine, and it's, like the other one, basically an auto-scroller. This time it doesn't even matter if you kill the enemies, like, it'll lag if you don't. And also if you die here, you lose 2 minutes. And that kills the run. Which, sometimes, like, a bullet bill can hit you at the wrong time, or like a bob-omb can, like, hit you and bounce you into lava, and you take a whole bunch of damage all at once. So this is the worst shine in the game. But it's manageable.
When are they making Super Mario 62? There is a Super Mario 127 in development. It's been in development for a very long time. Some say it might ever come out.
You can play the demo, and it has a pretty extensive level editor already. So, like,
Interesting.
it is already... Mario 127 is already a reasonably full game, but I do think they want to make a campaign at some point, and that hasn't come out yet.
Interesting.
I'd like to get that room before the boss spawns. Because we can knock the boss into the lava there. It's just another bully, like in Snowman's Land.
Yippee.
Well, okay, it gets bigger every time it falls into lava. That's a difference.
Yeah, I like how it jumps from one lava into the other lava and you didn't have to do anything. Red Shine done. Yippee.
And most of the reason we Flood Preserve into Red Shine isn't because Flood actually matters there, it's so that we can exit level into TTM.
Yep.
Okay, here we're gonna enter TikTok Clock and immediately leave it. Because...
This is reverse Flood Preserve. I guess.
Sure, we can call it
Reverse Flood Preserve.
I just call both Flood Preserve, but... the idea is, now that we have the TikTok Clock force variable, when we grab Flood here, it will think we're in TikTok Clock and give us Flood there, which is much faster, even though you have to like enter TikTok Clock and leave it, than climbing the clock enough to get the Flood without it. And here we're gonna do a secret shine that you're like, the whole point of the shine is to go through a huge maze and find the turbo nozzle, but we just enter with it.
Yep. Now we're on TikTok Clock.
Right, so Red's here. It's weird. Let's grab that.
Yeah, if you grab... So basically, the, like, item ID for one of the red coins and for the shine is, like, the same.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna grab this red, and then leave and re-enter the room. And now the shine will be here.
Yeah.
So, there's, like, a flag that says whether a red coin, or any coin, has been collected. So that if you re-enter the room, it won't spawn the coin again. And there's a flag for whether a shine has spawned yet, so that, like, if you spawn a red coin shine and leave and re-enter the room, it will still be there. But the coin and the shine have the same item ID for some reason. So if you grab the coin, when it marks the coin as collected, it also marks the shine as spawned, so you can just grab that one red coin and then re-enter the screen.
Yeah.
And the shine's there.
Also, getting the TikTok Clock top shine is...
Yeah, that's another routing thing. Where, like, I don't want to miss a shine cancel later. It's slightly faster to do Rainbow Ride Mansion, but if I save that as a backup shine, then if I miss the TTC Reds cancel, I have a backup shine that doesn't lose any time. Whereas if I skip TTC Top, then miss the Rainbow Ride Cruiser shine cancel, I have to go back into Rainbow Ride and climb all the way up, and it's annoying. We used to just, like, totally avoid, like, Rainbow Ride in this category, because, like, it just takes too long to get the floods. But if you enter with Rocket, you can sort of zoom through the whole thing.
Yep.
Okay, now that's enough shines. That's 32.
Yep.
So we're allowed to enter Bowser 3 now.
Which we'll do through the shortcut instead of the proper way, because it's faster.
Yeah, the shortcut's faster, but we're just not allowed to use it until we have enough shines.
Just rocket up here. Or
We already have Flood, but we have to grab it again there because it won't let us access the Rainbow Ride Floods in Bowser 3. So we need to, like, bring in Floods that we, like, picked up and not just got from a course. I guess. So yeah, just rocketing up there is what you do in any percent. From here on out, the category is basically just any percent.
Yep, just a lot of nice movement. Yeah, it's Flood Preserve and upcoming space stuff is why we're on the 2009 version mostly, right?
Yeah. The 2009 version, there's a few things that were patched. The Flood Preserve thing, or like the glitch where putting game doesn't update the course you're in, was patched. Which means we can't bring floods into the secret courses or anything in the most recent release. And also, near the end of the run, we'll see there are like a few screens where switching flood is meant to be disabled that it isn't. So in this version, we'll be able to access rocket.
Which was found entirely by accident, which is... Oh, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, I like just chanced into it because I was like, I thought I only had hover, and I was doing a floodless run, so I was trying to switch off of hover, and then I switched to rocket, and I'm like, oh!
Yeah. Oh no, here's Bowser. In his classic Koopa car.
So, this fight has like a safe strat, where you get him to ground pound you repeatedly. And then there's also like an RNG strat that's like slightly faster on average, but which can like, if you get the fireballs, Bowser can shoot like 2 fireballs, or you can shoot like 10 fireballs.
And I think the pattern he does is slightly positioning dependent.
So the you whether he ground pounds or shoots a fireballs is position dependent. So if you want to just make him ground pound repeatedly, you can just stand under it.
Yeah.
But like if he's doing the fireballs, which set of fireballs he does, it's just RNG.
Yeah, because I always just made him ground pound.
We're gonna try to stay in the air here.
There goes
Because
Bowser.
that cutscene doesn't take away your movement unless you're touching the ground when it starts. So if you are in the air, you can just jump on the launch star and ignore the cutscene.
Near space.
Here's space. So we're using hover in this room because if I press shift, it won't do anything. And that's supposed to be the same for like the rest of the game, but in this room they forgot to disable it. So we can have Rocket, for the rest of the game, even though we're not supposed to. And Turbo, but... Well, Turbo is relevant in this game.
Yeah. But it turns out, actually, that Bowser was just a robot the whole time. And Bowser's here with the Star of Ultimate...
Okay. Bowser is using the Orb of Power to summon the Meteor of Ultimate Destruction. Or no, sorry, Ultimate Destruction.
In an older version of the Any Reset category, you had to do this boss fight. Well, in an older, newer version, I guess.
Okay, if you do the level designer preserve glitch, it screws up with the visuals for the game. And mostly that's fine because you can use the glitch to like skip every room. But you used to have to fight Bowser blind without seeing the game.
Yeah.
And I think they found a way around that now.
Here, Kamek neutralizes the orb.
Yeah. Kamek neutralizes the Orb of Power, which inverts the force field around Bowser's castle. So now Bowser's castle is going to be completely destroyed instead of the entire rest of the world except Bowser's castle.
Yeah. But unfortunately, Mario's been knocked off and has to go escape the crumbling castle.
Yeah.
Which you're not supposed to have flood here either, but we do, so it's a lot.
It's much like space.
Yeah. Timing used to stop
okay,
on
I
this
didn't get the...
star over here, but now it's got...
For this last room, there's like a buffer thing. Oh,
Anyway.
okay. We got this, we got this.
Pause. There we go.
There we go. Time.
Yeah.
The time used to stop when you took the launch star at the end of that room. But it's faster to skip the launch star. So we had to change the timing rules.
And at the end there, the transition's a little bit high up, so if you just lava bounce, you can't transition, but if you pause, you can,
Yeah, pausing when you bounce on lava gives you a little extra momentum for some reason. And like, I was trying to do a pause buffer thing there. Or you can, like, buffer all the inputs in the last room for the most part, but I screwed it up. Yeah. My TV is like a 2702, so this wasn't too bad.
That's good.
Amazing. That was a great run. Do you have any shoutouts that you want to make?
I mean, like, shoutouts to the 63 community. I've been running this game since, like, I was 12, in like 2014-ish. And it used to be pretty small, but the community has grown a lot, and the game has gotten very optimized, and I have not been able to keep up at all. But like, It's really cool to see that people are taking this game much further than I ever did.
Yeah.
And obviously, shoutouts to Ronald for making this game.
Yeah, no, it's super cool. Shoutouts to Nintendo.
I think Ronald is working on a Steam version of an old Flash game they made called GT and the Evil Factory. I don't know how far that's coming along, but there might be more Ronald content at some point, which is exciting.
That is exciting. Yeah. Thank you all for
Shoutouts to
watching.
Archie.
Shoutouts to Archie.
Shoutouts to Archie. Adios. Okay, so that was Super Mario 63. I hope you all had a good time. I had. Yeah. Next up is I Am Your Beast by Flying Ludicolo, and we still have the incentive open for the Snowman Showcase. Not only will we see more snowman, we will also see a couple more levels that were not shown in the any percent category. So make sure to donate. And yeah, let's see as much as possible of the upcoming game. We do not have that much time anymore, only the next run. And after that we have The Simpsons Hit and Run by Vapo.